The crowds had waited a long, long time for the news. And when it came, it was met by an outpouring of joy not seen in decades. After impeachment proceedings got underway, President Robert Mugabe's resignation letter was finally read to the House. Outside, some found it all too much to take in.
I'm very happy. I don't have anything to say, but I'm happy with this. Mugabe, yes, I don't have any words to say now.
37 years with one president, it doesn't make any sense. So this time it begins, it's heralding a new era for us as a nation.
We were tired of this man. We are so glad he's gone. We don't want him anymore. And yes, today it's victory. It's victory in our hearts. It's victory for our children. And it's totally new.
But how long will this euphoria continue? Will the man expected to replace Mugabe, his former henchman and vice president Emmerson Mnangagwa, sweep away poverty and oppression? Or is the nation simply swapping one old tyrant for another?
Although Mnangagwa also has some skeletons in his cupboard and was the henchman of Mugabe, what we know about him is actually that he's more open to change than Mugabe is. He's also more open for Western investment, Western involvement.
Independence in 1980 promised much under a man who seemed to value democracy and human rights. But as the years went by, repression grew and Zimbabwe evolved into a virtual one-party state. Only Mugabe's party, ZANU-PF, is allowed to win elections.
There's no room for the opposition to be part of government. It's the ZANU-PF or the winning party, president, vice presidents, that's it. There's no prime minister from anywhere else. If there's going to be any room for the opposition, the first gesture we will see is whether there are going to be constitutional amendments to allow for that.
Given that the figure likely to be president, initially at least, has a reputation as a hard man unused to compromise, such amendments may be hard to get. But some take the view that having finally got rid of Mugabe after 37 long years, the momentum for change is now unstoppable.
Politicians will be politicians. They will focus on power, but we will focus on them delivering on the issues that they have promised. We will focus on defending our rights to elect leaders of our choice. So it's not going to be easy, but right now, the people of Zimbabwe have the confidence to stand for their rights, have the confidence to demand that those rights be respected.
Though few will be looking too far into the future just now, the coming days are more likely to be spent celebrating the dawn of a new era that many thought might never come.